Hey everybody, this is Stormthrash here, and I've got another battle with the Bearplume deck. So, I start off with Cubchoo, and he starts off with Absol. I play Collector here because I need to get the pieces to set up. I grab Oddish, Sloth System, and Cleffa. I probably should have grabbed the Reshiram there, but I was thinking if he knocked out my Cubchoo with his 80 attack, then I'd bring up the Cleffa and try to set up my hand if I didn't get anything with the supporters I have. But I attach the Water Energy attack with Powder Snow. I don't get to sleep though, so passes over to his turn. Yeah, he plays Dual Ball but gets 2 tails, which is unfortunate for him. But he Oaks here, tries to set up his hand a little bit. And here I play the Communication, send back the Oddish to get the Duosion, because I want to set up that losses before I get my Bearplume out. That way I'm not stuck with 30 HP or 60 HP and Mega Bait, because I don't really know what his deck's playing yet. But yeah, here I play the Duosion and I set up the Beartic, because I'm going to Juniper in hopes of a double colorless, but I had a pretty unlucky start here and I wasn't able to get the double colorless to get the Beartic going. And here I just play down the Reshiram and the Gloom so that I'll have a turn 3 set up with all my Pokemon. At this point, I don't really see a way of him coming back, no matter what he's playing, because I'm gonna have a turn 3 Bearplume and I already have the Rhinoculus down to Reshiram, so I could just sponge damage over to my Reshiram and start sweeping his team with Reshiram, even if he gets a knockout on my Beartic. So at this point it's pretty much over, because he hasn't been able to get a something going, and I have pretty much everything I need as soon as I get some energy. And here he Vicious Claws, removing the EV from his hand after he Oaks, and he plays on Magby onto the bench. One thing that I do like about this deck is that it's really resilient once you get the Rhinoculus out there. They could just your active Beartic can just sponge any damage that it gets thrown at it, and when you're moving the damage around onto your Reshiram, that's you're guaranteeing yourself some late game prizes, or at least a way to start get going once the game actually starts. And the interesting thing here is I have 2 twins in my hand, which is good, because now I can just sort of throw away that Beartic if I'm not getting the double colorless, which I have no way of getting into my hand right now. And I could twins for 2 double colorless afterwards to put 1 onto my Reshiram to kill the Absol, and 1 onto my Cubchoo to set up a Bearplume for after the Reshiram dies. Because after the Reshiram dies, I'd be able to play another twins and search my deck for whatever I needed. And at that point, I'm completely set up and he can't do anything, because I have a Rhinoculus, a Bearplume, and a Beartic out. So I'm just going to be locking up his attacks, and he's not going to be able to do anything. So it's pretty much game over at this point, and it's pretty much just prolonging the match. But it's this deck just tears apart anything once it actually gets going. That's what I've noticed from the about 15 games I played with it so far. But I had a pretty slow start, but it doesn't look like he had a very fast start either. It looked like he was playing some sort of Mew variant, but yeah, here I get the Bearplume out, or I'm all set up. There's pretty much nothing you can do. I'm just gonna take the extra hit with the Absol, and have my Beartic get knocked out, and then so I could twins for 2 double colorless. But what I should have done is taken 4 damage counters off my board and placed it on the Beartic since I was going to let it die anyway. But I just kind of got click happy and clicked to the next turn once I thought of what I wanted to do. And that was a misplay. Always try to get some of the damage off your board if you already have enough to attack with your dragon at full power without it being knocked out. Alright, so here I get the double colorless energy, I attach it to Reshiram, and I start to re-nucleus some damage away, but as most of the people do on here when they're losing, he disconnects, which is unfortunate. But I'll have another game for you soon.